Hello, I've been asked by a record store in America called the Aslan store to test out some brand new record cleaning fluid. Now, this is intended for use in bath cleaners, such as the Disco Antistat, which you can see in my other videos. Now, I have no allegiance to the kind of fluid that one uses. I mean, I use the anti-stat fluid just because that's what came with the kit. But if there's another product on the market that's going to do the same job, maybe better, maybe even for a cheaper price, which I think this Aslan fluid is, then I've got no objection to using it, provided that it works and does the jobby. So, being as how I was asked to test this stuff, I thought, well, what's the most sort of grueling way that I can put it to the test? And I found, if you bear with me, a typical charity shop record. I went out and bought this especially for the job. The kind of record that is in a bit of a state, but that might have a chance of being able to play properly on a record player given a bit of TLC. As I say, there's no record cleaning thing in the world, even the Lorrycraft things that cost thousands of pounds. There's no record cleaning thing in the world that is going to put back a scratch if a record is damaged. And you're far better off passing over a record if you think that that's going to happen, because it'll take chunks out of your stylus, and those usually cost a fortune to replace. So here, I don't know if you can see, this is the Stylistics greatest hits, or the best of the Stylistics or something. Typical charity shop fodder. It doesn't look too bad. There are some marks on there. I don't know if you can see if I just hold it up close. So that is what I'm going to use for my test. And what I shall do, it hasn't even got an inner sleeve, so I'm going to have to put one of my new ones on it. So what I shall do is clean that up in a second. I'll quickly show you the product. It's not in production containers yet. Here's the bag. And here is the record cleaning fluid. Okay, it's in a pretty gunky black container at the moment. The chap who wrote to me, his name was Martin, wrote me a very nice letter. He did explain though that perhaps this might not be available in the United Kingdom if it has to be done through mail order, because he wasn't sure on what the regulations were for sending chemicals through the post. But anyway, we'll try it out, and maybe if it's any good, maybe I can recommend it at least to my US vinyl loving brethren. Okay, so I'm going to pause now and go and clean that record. Right, I'm just back for a second, just because I've finished doing that now. It's 10 to 6 now, so we'll see how long it takes to dry. Apart from a little bit of fluid on the playout groove of side 2, that is virtually dry. In fact, it's completely dry. That's taken 20 minutes, which is probably about the same as the Nosti stuff. They claim 7 minutes to dry, which I've always said is wildly optimistic. So the Aslan stuff is no better or worse than the Nosti in that respect at all. And to be honest, I think if you're going to clean records, you've got to be a bit patient anyway. It's quite a laborious task, however you do it. And I usually just take a batch of them and leave them to dry. The rack that the Nosti provides, which is like a dishwashing rack, stands the records vertically, so you've got no problems with dust being attracted to it, so I'm led to believe. The only thing is you've got to be a bit careful lifting the record out of the rack, because you can scrape it against there, so just be a bit careful, a bit gentle. So what I'm going to do now, just inspecting this, as far as I can see, a lot of those marks have been removed. There are a few little bits of dust on here, which I'm hoping are surface things, which will be cleaned off when I usually take an ecstatic brush. Hold on a sec. and usually give my records a wipe with one of these before while it's spinning, just before I play it, just to get rid of any surface bits. So I'm hoping that those will be gone, and I will see how this goes. There are still a few marks here, but this was a terribly bad record, but it looks in a better state than it was anyway. Right, so I will play this, and I'll play one side of it, and then I'll get back to you, and I might even give you a sample of how it sounds. Well, what do you know? I've played both sides of that, to be honest, and it has played absolutely perfectly. Yes, it's a bit crackly, but the record was made in 1975, and it wouldn't be a record if it didn't have some crackles on it somewhere. But it's absolutely brilliant, and I really didn't expect that record would come up so well. It would have been one that I'd have looked at in the charity shop and thought, no way, had I been not, doing this test. So well done, Aslan. That's a brilliant product there. Wherever you sell it, I wish you all the best with it. It's absolutely brilliant, and I'm going to give you a little play out now of what it can do.
Your arms around me are tender and warm. My arms are meant to hold you. Your arms and my arms, what more is there to say? Let's put it all together. Let's put it all together. Let's put it all together, girl, 'cause loving is all there is. Your lips can thrill me, just touching my cheek. My lips are meant to kiss you. Your lips and my lips, what more is there to say? Let's put it all together. Let's put it all together. Let's put it all together, girl, 'cause loving is all there is.